Good afternoon, social media. Happy Friday out there. This is your boy Big Walter with Regional IT Services, professional technology assistance, computer repair, affordable domains, business IT services, break fix. We want to be your one-stop shop when it comes to all things IT related. Get over to our website, www.regionalitservices.com. How y'all doing out there today? I just wanted to jump on here real quick because I had a thought. There's this one company, and they've been reaching out to me to do business, and they've been calling a few months now. So a while back, when they called, and I was like, okay, I may be interested in the product, so why don't you email me, send me a little bit of information, and I'll take a look at it and see what I think. Now, I'm not opposed to sales because, I sell as well. So that's part of my business. But this is the problem that I had with their sales. I told them my preferred method of communication, which is email. So go ahead and email me. That gives me a chance to take a look at what I got in, schedule my priorities. If we need to schedule a meeting or whatever, then I can decide accordingly. This way, it also allows me to go into the meeting informed, so I'm not wasting time. If I got any questions I need to ask about how procedures are handled, et cetera, I'll already have those questions prepared so that I can take advantage of that time that I cut out of my schedule, for us to meet up. Because one thing about business, you have to understand when you're speaking with business people, they're busy running businesses. So their time is valuable. You don't want to waste people's time. So, did they listen to what I say? No. Call me first thing in the morning, soon as I open up. First thing early on a Monday morning, 8 o'clock. That's them calling. I said, hey, go ahead. Like I said, my preferred method is email. Now you're interrupting my time, or I'm on the phone handling a support issue. Uh, Whatever it may be that I'm doing. Maybe I'm working on some advertisement. Maybe I'm drafting a proposal. Whatever it is. My time is in use. I'm not just sitting here idling my idling my or twiddling my thumbs. Is that the right word? So, and not only that, it's the repeated calls. If I don't answer, then obviously I'm in the middle of something. Don't repeatedly call me 3 and 4 times in a row. So, if this is how you're doing business already before I even became a customer, then what should I expect when I become a customer? You're gonna ignore all my all my requests. You're gonna do things the way you wish, the way you want to do them, versus the way me as a customer would prefer to be served. So these are all things that give you a glimpse into the insight into what to expect with the company. Whether that's true or not, your salesman is your first relationship with the company. So when their salesmen reach out to you, that is your first that is your first perspective of what you believe that company has to offer. Maybe the technical department is great. Maybe the ownership is great. But now you've already been turned off at the front door. So that's one of the things about being in IT, having managed services, providing business IT support, home IT support, cameras repair, what all of the other IT services we provide. IT is different from any other business. You buy an iPhone, you don't talk to Apple every day about their issue. The only time you reach back out to Apple is if you have a problem with your phone. IT, the built-in nature of the relationship is that they're going to have issues. You Anybody that use technology understands updates, change of technologies, compatibility issues, connectivity, all the other things that go into making technology incompatible. So, from an IT perspective, every new customer you reach out to, every new business that you bring aboard, that is a relationship. Even a one-time fix, that is relationship. That's not, hey, I sold you a product, bye, and I don't see you no more, you've actually built an ongoing relationship. When that customer has an issue, a problem, questions, something breaks, something happens that's causing them downtime, causing them to lose money, they're reaching out to you. So, one of the things I try to do, understanding this, whenever I reach out, and from my sales perspective, a lot of what I do is I identify the actual gaps that I see, the actual issues that we can resolve, the actual value that we can provide. I identify those and I reach out to the end user. Hey, these are the way that we can improve your businesses. These are the gaps that we're seeing. This is the money that you're leaving on the table. These are the ways your network is vulnerable. These are the way your digital assets are not protected. These are the way that your branding is not universal. You're still using Gmail here instead of using your domain branded email. This provides more credibility to your business. Uh, Go ahead and set your Facebook page to your actual business username. Set the username instead of just using the profile numbers. Those things make your Facebook page easier to remember, easier to share. Identify things like that. Let us get you a business website out there that has AI that acts as a front end employee so that you're not missing leads. You don't want just a website that's a brochure. Um, these are the things I look for. I look at their business and I see the gaps, where they're leaving money on the table, where they're losing branding, where efficiency is being lost, and I look to fill those gaps, not just try to sell you a product and get your check and be peace out. Because I know in IT, there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a change. There's going to be an update. There's going to be a new service that you're offering, price changes. You want to reach more end users, more customers, things like that. You want to be easier to be found in Google, Bing, so forth and so on. You want all of your digital assets to connect, your social media, your Google business profile, your Bing profile, your Google search console, your Microsoft Clarity. You want to see how your site's being used, how customers are finding you, all those things. But you have to know where your digital assets connect. So these are the values that I bring to a customer, not just calling you trying to sell you something. If you're not interested, hey, okay, all right. If I see something change or I see increased value or things that can improve your business, I may reach back out at a later time. But I'm not going to call you first thing Monday morning when you're opening up and you're trying to get things set up. I'm not going to keep interrupting you with a million calls, spamming your email. And even this particular company, I even blocked their number and they called me from different numbers. If I block your number, that's pretty much giving you your answer right there. I'm done business. I'm done doing business with you. Whereas I was initially interested, but the constant interruptions in my workflow is what made me change my mind. So I just wanted to pass that little bit of information on to businesses that do customer outreach. Make sure you provide value. Stop bugging the customer. Understand that customer's time is valuable. If they're running a business, your sole purpose is to show them how you'll help their business run more efficiently, how they can save money, how they don't have to constantly waste time doing repetitive tasks. That is how you bring value to a customer. If they're busy, they don't have time for you to waste their time with the presentation and then a second presentation and then a phone call. Get to the bottom line. How is this going to get me more customers? How is this going to save me more time? How is this going to get me more business? But anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Get over to our website, Regional IT Services, www.regionalitservices.com. Professional technology assistance, computer repair affordable domains, business IT support, as well as a variety of technical products and services. We want to be your one-stop shop when it comes to all things IT related.